Hi. Happy Sunday. It's Samantha with Soul Pathways, and it is Sunday the 7th of June. And you hear the gang stalkers in the background? They're saying hello. They're embarrassing themselves. Bunch of nuisances, aren't they? Nevertheless, I wanted to come on today again. Hello. I guess I was told to talk again, so to keep talking, I guess, would be the better. It was more like an instruction. So here I am. I'm talking again. And today that message would be regarding, again, my unconventional love story. My walk home, my long walk home. And if you want to know, if you're new here and you want to know if you want to listen to this, just check out my second video in this series. This would be my 21st video, so you might want to go all the way back to the second one. The first, 30 minutes speaks to why you might want to watch, okay? So if you're new, welcome in. Check out that second video. If you're not, welcome back. My name is Samantha Lee, and I'm an Earth Angel and the Chosen One, an anointed Chosen One of the 144. And I'm a starseed as well. I guess I just wanted to say that. But, you know, today, I guess, it's funny, but I was being encouraged to share about social media. What was it that I wrote down? Social media and gang stalking. My story. And the reason why that's so important for me is because of my gifts. See, I was born a gifted psychic medium. I'm Native American Chippewa Indian. I come from a line of shaman, and I was gifted with healing voice and hands, and I'm also a channel, and so I'm a healer as well. And so with social media, when it came to me, one of the ways during spiritual warfare that I have been targeted from the start, from the gang stalkers, when they began to feel threatened by me, was they tried to silence me. They tried immediately to take my voice away, my right to speak. I mean, I live in America, and we have a right. We have rights. Not so much. Supposedly, you do. Declaration of Independence, Bill of Rights, I guess not for Chosen. For the Chosen of the 144, especially if you're targeted, the government will turn its eye. Because in my case, the authorities are involved, the government is involved, and they have done just that. CIA, FBI, what? I've had zero help in years. Trust me, I've tried. I quit trying. I quit trying. The only help I've gotten is God. And my spirit family. And the reason they targeted my voice is because that's my sole purpose. And they did it through social media because it means presence and global presence and recognition. And that's what I was supposed to get. Because I'm here with a big mission for God. It's in my soul contract. So what did they do? No, we're talking a very large, corrupt, greedy, elite, organized, criminal group. You can call them what you want. Illuminati, Freemasons, Eastern Stars, Bohemian Grove, whatever you want to call them. I just call them criminals. Cartel, mafia, they're all the same to me. Just clump them all together. If you're hurting people, you're a criminal. Corrupt cop. Put him in there too. Corrupt judge. Put them in there too. In fact, you're even worse because you're supposed to be helping. Facts. So, for me, when I realized I was chosen and I had started sharing my story because I was told to, at first there were no issues. None. Or at least I thought. I didn't even know I was being watched. I've been being watched my whole life. I've been having black magic put on me my whole life. And I know how crazy that sounds. Trust me. As somebody with the counseling major, oh my God, I can't tell you how many times I have been like, what the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? And then I'm like, what fucking kind of world do we live in? That's the kind of world we live in. That's the kind of world we live in, where people will do shitty things to other people and get away with it. And that's okay if it helps the right people. And that ain't gonna fly. Not anymore. Not anymore. So if you're on the wrong side, you're about to get your butt handed to you. But after I started telling my story, I think I got onto, it was Facebook and then YouTube, and then I found my way onto TikTok, and it was TikTok where I started gathering a larger crowd. And that's when the first ban came in, and it was an illegal banning because it wasn't even my material. I shared a post from some other person, and I got banned. Like literally, my whole profile got shut down for sharing somebody else's material on my site. But it wasn't mine. You see, and they didn't shut that person down. Hello. Does that make any sense? Just saying. The person who made the material and posted the material, their stuff still stood on their site, but yet I shared their material and my whole fucking site got shut down and banned. Sorry, I got an itch on my back. Sounded like they had an itch too, and they just were using anything as an excuse to shut me down. Bingo. It was an illegal shutdown. And this is all I had for them after that. Because shortly after that, I just took a hiatus off of social media so I could recollect myself and redirect myself. And they took that as a win. I took that as a whatever, because they were stealing. See, little known fact, this group of people, they stole my identity in 2021. And the Rochester Hills Police Department knew all about it. And they allowed it. Sure did. Michigan, which is the state I live in, knew all about it and did jack shit. Still aren't doing jack shit. Even though I haven't brought it up, I will be. Proof has surfaced that they fuck with my child support. 2 years I have not received one child support payment. Because they took me off of my main account and put me under another account, which was being run by this group, not me. And they were taking that money, I guarantee it. And we're talking well over $1,000. Because here's the other sad thing about 2 years, 24 months. In 24 months, I should have gotten 24 payments, right? I want you to guess how many payments that state of Michigan actually enforced in 24 months. This is real, folks. In 24 months. 5 payments in 24 months. And they actually also decreased the amount. He was barely paying jack shit before. Now he's really not paying jack shit. And they're not enforcing it. And I already know what they're trying to do. Make it to where my kid gets to 18 so he doesn't have to pay jack. And they're gonna just wipe it away. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're gonna pay every fucking red cent. And you're gonna pay the $2,000 from 2011 you owe me from the court fees. That man owes me $5 grand. And I'm summing that up. That's an approximate. Right now, he owes me just over $3,000 in child support. I want every red cent. Not to mention the money that I wasn't paid over the last 24 months and the $2 grand from 2011. You do that math. Not to mention all the money you assholes have stolen and siphoned out of me from DoorDash and illegally transferred to embezzle and launder under my name for all your criminal activities and love scams. I want every fucking red cent returned. I want pain and suffering, emotional suffering. I want my inheritance returned. You owe me so fucking much money. I'm on the precipice of fucking suing Rochester Hills, state of Michigan, and the USA. I am so fucking close to going ballistic on all of it. And I have a foot to stand on here. I have hundreds of fucking videos. And I guarantee if you want to push me, I could find a collection of chosen ones with their own collections of videos. We could put our heads together, and I'm a genius, motherfucker. I could make a mass lawsuit and really fucking go to town then. Trust me when I say, you only want to deal with me. Silencing me, that ends. See, here's the thing. Once they deleted my my account to take away my ability to post videos, gang stalker. When I came back after the regroup, I stayed out 4 to 6 months. When I came back, I still could post, but I noticed my videos weren't going to nobody. Nobody was liking them. Nobody was seeing them. My algorithm was blocked, basically. They weren't letting people see my videos, basically. They also weren't letting me comment on anything, practically. Like if I commented on anybody's videos, they wouldn't be liked. Initially, the creator of the videos might like my video, but they might be the only one. Well, that eventually did end, too. And, with gang stalking, I know the point of gang stalking. It's to kill a person, to put them in prison indefinitely, or to get them put in an insane asylum. Basically, to get them out of the way. That is the point of targeted gang stalking. They use certain techniques. One of them is Darvo. And what is Darvo? It's a technique they use, they train in the CIA, and what is it? It's a psychological technique where they make the victim seem like the perpetrator, and the perpetrator like the victim. They do the switch and flip, and they use gaslighting techniques and all these other baffling techniques to do that in the surroundings. And they've been doing that. Oh yeah, they have. It's really sad. Gang stalking is not fun. They fuck with your mind. They called it the Truman Show. The Human Hunger Games. Funny, right? This is the kind of world that people who are being gang-stalked, chosen children of God, are subjected to. And then these wealthy elite hunters think that that's hilarious. You fucking psychos. And yet, they turn around, and the ongoing thing is that I'm the monster. But they're the monster. They're the ones out there, you know, organ trafficking, sex trafficking children, raping women, prostitution rings, murdering people, you name it. You name it. Now, I told you, I'm a psychic medium. I have been seeing dead people since I was little. Can't tell you how many dead people have come to me wanting me to help them with to find them, their souls. I tend to get lost souls. Basically people who have been murdered and aren't put to rest. Haven't found their way home. So, cold cases, unsolved murders. Things of that nature. I was getting a lot of children for a minute. It was sad. Then I got a few women. I got a man, a couple men. So, I know I'm surrounded by some really horrific individuals. And then I watched the state of my community deteriorate. Quite literally. It's like I'm surrounded by zombies or, I don't know, robots. It's crazy, almost. And I don't know how quite to put it, but the people around me almost are on, they're not fully awake. But it's like this group of people came in, and it's almost like they put the entire community under a spell or some crap. And I know it sounds crazy. Trust me, but I've lived in this community over 40 years. And it was one way, and then they showed up, and it became another way. And that would include my own damn family. But my own damn family was being attacked long before that. We became the problem family in the neighborhood. And that's sad as shit, because now I know why we became the problem family. We were targeted. And we were targeted because of me. And the reason for that is, I'm finding out my mom had an affair with my dad. And I am actually not a part of that family. Can you imagine? Being me. And finding out at 50 damn near that that you're not who you always thought you were. It sure does explain a lot of things. Like how my original birth certificate, I was just thinking of this yesterday morning, up and just disappeared in like 2020. It just vanished. Whoosh. And I had to order a new one from the counselor in Germany. My dad bought it. My father, Robert. Eagles. But my original birth certificate, which I don't lose shit, just vanished. Snip. Where did it go? Who has my birth certificate? There's only one me, folks, and I'm her. And it's something about my destiny. I just heard it's a good one and everybody wants it or some shit. Well, you can't have it because it was designed just for me. God is not allowing swaps. He's not allowing you to even... I just heard somebody tried to swap me into an animal or into a doll or some shit. What? I'm no Annabelle. Sorry, fuckface. Excuse me, on this channel, I swear. If you don't like it, this might not be the channel for you, darling. I do a lot of things. No, I don't do a lot of things. I don't do a lot of things, but I swear. That is what I meant to say. I don't do a lot of things, but I swear. I realize that came off really wrong. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs. I don't even have a criminal record. I'm pretty boring. Amazingly so. That's why I come off so unassuming. People highly underestimate me, completely devalue me, take me as a goddamn imbecile. And I'm telling you, I have more smarts in my fucking pinky than most people. And typically I'm really humble. But I'm getting so goddamn tired of being treated like garbage by a bunch of fucking jerks and know-it-alls. It gets old. Land of the free. We live in America where not everybody is free. Where not everybody has equal rights. I know I sure the fuck don't, and I'm not treated that way. And I really do hope this reaches the right people. I'm a single mom and I'm homeless. I'm jobless. And it ain't because of choice. Trust me. I have a master's degree. I'm highly skilled. I'm very smart. I should be wealthy. I should be married. I'm none of these things. I'm being targeted by a group that's trying to kill me because they want my destiny. Because they want to be rich and famous. And that's the America we live in, folks. Right there. And God said no. And so because he said no, they went to all their little teeny connections and they started to try and make my life hard. They started stealing my money, a federal offense, stealing my money, stealing my mail, another federal offense, blocking everything. They've hacked my computers, hacked my phones. I have police involved. Even in different countries, people are involved. From different countries, people are involved. England, countries in Europe, people are involved. Because we're talking Freemasons, Illuminati, they're worldwide. I'm being held up at a hotel where people are coming from all over. And yeah, it's a hotel. But that is precisely why they chose that. So they could show up there and siphon my fucking energy. and they don't want me to move so they can keep me that way. And God said, no, I will be moving. You are not keeping me locked in a hotel as a prisoner of fucking war so I can be your fucking battery to your illegal lives that you're running based on my energy. No. Any clients you've gotten based on my energy, those are mine. I'll take those back. The businesses you've created on my energy or stolen off of my intellectual ideas, no, I'll take all of that back. Those are mine. You have stolen most of your identity and ideas from me. I'll take all of that back. Thank you. If you've taken anything from me, anything, that's mine. And that will come back to me. Energetically, financially, karmically. It is mine. And we are talking from the beginning of fucking time. In this life. And in any other. I am claiming every piece of me, my soul, my property, intellectual and otherwise. You do not get it. My name is Samantha Lee Eagles. You are not her. I work directly with God. I am the channel of God. God dropped this on me. I am his daughter. I am the one. I am the prophet. I am the messenger. I don't care what you guys say about me. I could give a shit. I've never even looked. That's how much what you have to say matters to me. I've never even looked. Not once. Don't care. You want to know why? My faith is bigger than your lies. You've told enough, so many lies you can't even keep them straight. When you tell the truth, it stands. I don't have anything to lie about. I am who I am, who I am. You guys have to remember all your lies. You got to keep them in order. All your false reportings, all of that bullshit. You're going to have to keep it all in order. And guess what? God's going to make it awfully hard for you. For people involved. They're all going to go down. If the Eagles family's involved. Or any of the extended. I forgive you, but karma's karma. I miss my mom. I'm sad you wouldn't let me go to the funeral. I know things didn't end great, but did you really have to take it out on her and I? And her grandson? After all, she was my mom still. My mom. God saw all of that. God saw that. And that was extremely selfish of you to not allow me and Christopher 20 minutes with her before she died. That's all I asked. 20 minutes. Just to say goodbye to my mama. And now you want me to believe that the Moore family's involved. Okay, well if they are, then they get karma too. I'm not shooting down anything. And I'm capable of releasing anyone. No one is standing in my way of doing what I gotta do with God. Capiche? No one. I have gifts here and a message to get to the world And I love my dad. I'm doing this thing, and the only one coming is my son. My son, my child. That's it. Where there's a will, there's a way. You won't silence me. You won't stop me. You've used every tactic, every illegal thing you could. You've broken every singular law you could. You've stolen my identity, racketeering, RICO charges, felony, cyber stalking, fraud, mimicry, just crazy amounts of theft. For what? To watch me rise still. Because that I will. Because I will. I'm not a quitter. You don't get anywhere if you quit. And even if you don't choose me, I choose me. And God chooses me. And even if you make my son not like me, I still love him and I know what's going on. And even if you make the world not love me, I still love me and God loves me. Capiche? Because I understand that it's all projection and it's an illusion. Because it's how you feel about yourselves. And I speak directly to the gang stalkers with that one. Because I know it. The one who originally started this did this out of hate, jealousy, envy, bitterness. I forgive you. I forgive every one of you. I forgive you. Even though you're still continuing, I'm still going to keep forgiving you. Because I'm not carrying that with me. I refuse. I refuse in any way, shape, or form to let you win any piece of me. I refuse to let you sink my ship in any way, shape, or form. I refuse to let you darken me, harden me, hurt me, take me. You don't get any piece of me. You don't get even the smallest piece of my heart. Not anymore. I'm just gonna love you. I transmute it. From now on, I'm gonna transmute it. You want to siphon my energies, I'm gonna transmute it. You don't get to win. The way to rising is not to fight anything. Not in the way I was. Maybe it's just to love it. and forgive it and to move forward. I understand it. And how would this resonate for anybody? Well, outside of chosen and earth angels, this is how it would. Have you ever felt alienated? Have you ever been bullied, harassed, felt isolated, singled out? How about segregated, oppressed? I'm telling you right now, as somebody who has a master's in counseling, I'm pretty sure a majority of people could raise their hands. I used to weigh almost 400 pounds. Didn't say I was 400, almost. Over 3 at one point. And even in those times, I was picked on, and in that way I could raise my hand. And right now this group has used, they started it with weight magic to make me gain weight. They are trying like hell to make me gain my weight back. And then they're going into YouTube and they're doing videos where they're using mental games to pick on me. One today was, they said something like, "Is she pregnant?" So there's this hint, these gentle hints. You have to be careful, because with gang stalking, it's all mind manipulation. You have to play the game as much as them. And no, that's exactly what it is. Your best bet is not to play it at all. Rise above that shit. But segregation, bullying, as far as all the rest, if you've ever had anybody ever attack you on any front, or ever had a crime committed against you, or been abused in any way, then my channel's for you, because I'm somebody who's healed that with the help of God, as well as practical steps and means. And I can help you in that way. And in the future, I'm certain there are going to be other ways as well, because God wants me to maybe bring in my hands, so there might be hands therapy in the future. Nevertheless, that's what I came on for today. That's what I'm dealing with. I've got an upcoming, I'm pretty certain an upcoming legal case. Because I'm going to have to let this state know that I've got corrupt cops, corrupt politicians, working with the Freemasons or the Illuminati or somebody around here, which they have as much as dispersed, but there are a few of them left, because they're sitting right in my hotel, at least 3 of them, 4 maybe. And they ain't budging yet, but they will. They will. Confirmation from God. This only ends one way. It only ever did end one way. Nevertheless, thank you for joining me tonight. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. So much love to you. And until next time, be well. May blessings flow to you and through you. Love you. Bye.